It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's a game before the game, right? Any edge that you can create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go from Nashville. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Look at this, going deep right away. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he returns this to the 22. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Alert!
Allen. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 69 yards.
No wasting any time here before hitting out a big play. And that was something this defense talked about having to guard against. Not giving up big plays in the passing game. But here's one on the opening drive of the contest.
Throwing now is Allen. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. And
touchdown, Packers! Gunnar Helm, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now here's Johnson. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him out near midfield here for 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Washington.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he is caught. It's Chad Johnson. And he's got this down to the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Washington, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
Murray flips us forward on a jet sweep. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Donald Parham, 74 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. To the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look at repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commander's first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now Murray off play action. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Another down on the scoreboard. The urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They'll try him down with Harvey. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. play action. It's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Second and 5. Throwing now is Murray. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right? That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
Murray now going to do it himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Washington Commanders first down.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Murray. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. From the gun, Murray. Crossing route, catch made by Johnson. Pushing his way through. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 46 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Harold Carmichael, 35 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning the perfect game in baseball? We couldn't do it here in football, cousin.
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He finds his man Johnson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now a 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Murray now. That's to the tight end, Laporta. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Here's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. R.J. Harvey as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Here's Allen. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Alert! Ready! Go!
A first carry now for Reggie Bush. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Murray now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Touchdown, Packers! Harold Carmichael with his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of play.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
To throw is Murray. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Play fake. Murray. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll swing this out to Harvey. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 47.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Shotgun now from Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing again, Murray. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
It is intercepted at the goal line. No sticking necessary. That's the former Raider legend Lester Hayes. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They run up the middle of Bush. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bush. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When I say the surprise in your face there, partner, that is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bush. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Reggie Bush taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This take it in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Murray now going to do it himself. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Murray now going to do it. And he's going to have to eat this race. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Into the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Murray now going to do it himself. And this one too low.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught by Johnson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now Murray off play action. Now he's going to step up. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. Here's Murray. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Harvey is in. Touchdown, Washington.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Commanders 27.
So with 40 seconds left, we'll see the onside kick. If they've ever needed one to go their way, it's now. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Bush trying the middle. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Back to throw. Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatlining. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Throwing now is Murray. Pass complete there to Nakua. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down.
Here's first down. Murray, one final try. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau. This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Brent, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you? Yeah. Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They move the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big-time runs, too.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So the completion good for just 3, and that'll make it second down.
42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Love. Again, it's Johnson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Dolphins.
Here we go, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
They'll run on first down. Austin. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal. 72.
Now it's Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 51 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver or that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Harold Carmichael, 31 yards. And the Packers Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Locke. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Throwing is Locke. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs. But in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
He's going to give that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19 target, 19 target.
To throw is Locke. He's to the 15. And down to the 7-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Quickly completed to the right flat. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ballgame. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Still going inside the 20. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. 61 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Green light, alert! What's that?
Allen. So the cross is It's intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now Lott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to throw, Lott. Oh, wide open, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On first down, it's Austin. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Austin. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Let's go.
First down, Miami.
18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers.
A shotgun snap for Lott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Lott. That one taken in by Neighbors. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a handoff up the middle. Austin. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Quick hitter here is complete. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked out short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through? That's caught at the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. The 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. And that is is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Allen to throw it. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
Monday. Half 10. Regular. What's that?
Now Allen again. He'll try to do it himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And
the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call it.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 47 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Going for it all. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Allen going to throw. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Here we go, set.
Complete. It's Johnson. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, it's Austin. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. Touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Donald Parham, 73 yards. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
5 wide. Look out.
Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Packers 15.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Luck now to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. On 3rd down. It's Austin. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. We're part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 50, it's long. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The one thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try to run this one in. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
22.
And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time I think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bush. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
To throw is Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bush. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Now Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now Luck. That's caught by Johnson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now it's Locke. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Locke. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. We're going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. Luck now to throw. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Final 2 seconds. This is it. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.